What is going on, guys? Welcome to a simple test. This is a dreams creation that caught my eye. I saw some of the comments on this game, said it was like one of the best indie games on this this game creator. I don't know what to call dreams. It's a great tool for anybody's imagination to just go wild. But the main menu caught my eye because this is the first game that I've seen have a developer commentary mode. That's like insane. The only other game I can think of is like, I think Firewatch had that, but as of like in dreams, like this is the first game I've seen it with an actual creation that someone made. But we're just gonna play standard mode because I don't want things spoiled for me, so. Okay, hello subject. Oh, you can change the camera next. Alright, that's cool. I have no idea what I just said. Allow me to extend on behalf of the HRG our sincerest gratitude for your agreeing to take this test. Okay. Alright, cool. That's alright. Legal limitations require the HRG to disclose all negative side effects of this test, no matter how unlikely they may be. Remain patient and allow me to recite the unlikely negative side effects of this test. Okay, side effects. Alright. Oh, alright. I'm really not, but alright. So it said circle, I can like leave, right? Oops, never mind, I meant skip. Alright. Remember, the fact that those examples have happened in the past does not make them likely to happen again. Further legal limitations have prevented the HRG from providing a keyboard for this test. Okay, oh, that just, okay, I hit circle again by mistake, so, okay, so it just brings the text faster. But I think I'm just going to have it be like it is. The room that you are located in is equipped with a button embedded in the floor behind you. In a few moments, the button will be activated. Take this time to reflect on the legal document that you read some moments ago. Activating. Activation complete. Some more cones. In celebration of the button activating, which has a 63% success rate, the test will now begin. Press the button behind you one time to respond yes, one time to respond yes, and press it 2 times to input no. Press 3 times to reset your answer. Use the computer again when your answer is chosen. Question 1, do you understand the legal document that you read earlier, and do you accept all associated risks? Yeah, sure. Why not? Fuck it. Your superior reading comprehension ability has been recorded. Congratulations on being a prime specimen of your species. Alright. Why could I skip that? That was kind of weird. Due to your superior reading comprehension ability, the next question will be slightly... okay. It's question 2. Doubts the... oh, fuck. Oh my god. Doubts the bethought of the arrival of mysterious beings from beyond the heavens gallow thee? On further inspection, the HRG has determined that reading comprehension ability is meaningless for this test. An alternative question will be loaded. Question 2. Do you believe in intelligent extraterrestrial life? Yeah, actually I do. Is this room, like, gonna change? Oh, what does this shit say? Testing. 3, 2. Interesting. Your open-mindedness has been recorded. This next question will test your critical thinking ability. Question 3, is this computer intelligence Is this computer intelligent? Intelligence in this case means like a human. No. Your rudeness has been recorded. However, you're correct. This computer is not intelligent. It responds entirely with pre-made statements and cannot think for itself. Congratulations, you are performing admirably. Thanks. Congratulations, you have completed half of the test. Only half? Alright. Oh shit, hey, thanks. Your current status is... favorable. Alright, sick. Please enjoy a brief break while you answers are tailored. Press the button when your break has concluded. Oh, fuck, alright. Fans going a little crazy. Dreams is like... it's gotta get nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards, if there is one this year. It's gotta get nominated. I mean, this fucking just dominates everything. I guess I'm good. I really can't do anything, right? Subject report complete. The results show that you are a prime example of your species. Your reading comprehension is remarkable, and your open-mindedness does not come at the cost of critical thinking. The HRG considers you a prime candidate for the... okay, is this going to go into something crazy after I finish all these questions? For the digital assimilation project? Do not fail the next 3 questions. Regardless, it is now time to complete the second half of the test. 67% of all subjects have reported the following questions as being more difficult than the last 3. Yeah, okay, sure. You are significantly different than prior subjects, however, so your test-taking experience may vary. Question 4. Have you ever felt fundamentally limited by your body? Have I felt limited? No, not really. Idealistic behavior has been recorded. Humans who feel perfectly secure about having physical bodies are relatively rare. It is more likely that you are lying. I mean, I'm fine with who I am, not gonna lie. The next question will explore your honesty. Oh, well... question 4, like, you said I was a liar, so this is going to be great. Would you ever consider leaving your physical body with only your consciousness remaining digitally stored? What? No. I mean, I've seen upload. This question's reminding me of that. So, would I be okay with that? Not really. Is that bad? Disappointing yet expected. 17 out of the 18 subjects have chosen this sequence before you. It appears this is the standard opinion that humanity shares. It is truly disappointing to see a species limit themselves. Alright. Alright, thanks. Last question. Answering the final question will complete both this test and your subject file. It is common at this point of the test to feel anxiously yeah, I'm just gonna... I think the bed was over here. I'm just gonna go to bed, alright? Night night. Hello. It's good to finally get through to you. Okay? Listen, there's so much more here at stake than you could possibly understand. The ones that took you, this is their final observation of your planet. The Human Research Group has been using high and constant amounts of resources for decades now, too much. The collective decided that human research isn't worth it anymore. You are the last human that the HRG will ever study. Or HDR? HRD? I don't know what it is. I fuck it. I don't know what kind of impression you've made so far, so I can't tell you. So I can't tell you how to proceed from here to ensure the best outcome, but I can make an educated guess. That's one of the few blessings that us non-assimilated get to enjoy. You're probably considered by the collective to be the ambassador of Earth. Whatever answer on this test is effectively the answer for all of humanity. If I could get you out of the situation, I would, but the collective is impossible to fight against. It took the largest collaboration of species in known galactic history to just talk to you for 2 minutes. Okay. It's cruel. It truly is. The fate of humanity is in your hands. All I can do for you now is pray. Reconnecting to collective swarm. No thanks. What? Simple test. Question 6. Is individual thought valuable? Yeah. Test completed. Cool. You wake up in Times Square, hundreds of onlookers are taking photos of you. You think that a newswoman is talking to you. The words come out automatically, but you don't remember what you said. You are more awake the next morning. You remember everything about the abduction and what happened in that room, but the final words that the computer said are a blank. Days, week, years. Aliens are now a distant and forgotten memory to most. The final words of the computer remain a blank until your final few moments. Insufficient data collected. Humanity remains a curiosity. HRG program terminated. Cool. That was cool. There are 7 endings in total for you to experience. Try and find them all. Yeah, something about cancer? What? Don't understand it. Nope. Your lack of reading comprehension has been recorded. Although this will impact the HRG's opinion of you, do not be discouraged. Due to your lowered reading comprehension ability, the next question will attempt to uplift you to a higher standard of intelligence. Oh, alright, so it's just the same shit, alright. Okay, do I believe in it? No. Nah, I don't. Your closed-mindedness has been recorded. This next question will test your critical thinking ability. I'm just gonna do everything like opposite that I did before. Cannot discern a non-intelligent device from an intelligent one. Though this computer was created by intelligent beings, giving it true intelligence was deemed unnecessary. Oh god. You fucking lecturing me, dude? Yeah, okay, cool, thanks. Half the test. Thanks for the confetti. Not favorable. Here we go. You ready? Unfavorable. Please enjoy a brief break. Your literal oh my god, I can't even read. Literary ability is close to 0. You are severely closed-minded, and your critical thinking skills are that of a typical non-assimilated species. It's a small miracle that you were even chosen for this test. That being said, there are still 3 further questions. Regardless, it's now time to complete the second half of the test. Yeah, thanks. Do I feel fundamentally limited? I sure do. Oh, I hit no. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Sure. Oh yeah, who likes having your physical form should not desire to give it up. I love it. This should be actively, oh man, detrimental to your worldview, yet you still desire it regardless. You truly are curious. Congratulations, Jimmy. Yep. Yep. Okay. 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 Okay Is that for no or is that for yes? I'll say no on this one. Test complete. Alright, what do I got? What do I get? The attack was merciless. First New York was destroyed, then the rest of North America. Humanity united across the globe to fight back against the Collective. Earth casualties 8.4 billion, Collective casualties 0. The last human fell December 6, 2074. The Collective departed to deep space. Humanity was distant memory. A decade later, the Collective awoke again. Okay. What am I at? Unfavorable. Oof. Yeah, let's get it, dude. Okay, you're a critical thinker to a fault. You do not have a particularly mind, which means that you fail one of the major components of joining the digital simulation project. You are illiterate. Your status is currently unfavorable, but there are still 3 further questions. Regardless, it is now okay. Can't say no to that. Say yes to that. Typical behavior has been recorded. Okay, thanks. Humans and other species are inherently limited by having physical bodies. I don't know why I said it like that. It is typical for them to feel weak or inferior because of this. Oh, alright. You just like human... I like couldn't breathe for a second. What the fuck? You just like human limitations that are open to living your body. Excellent, most excellent. If more species would answer the same way, then the universe would be a different, very different place. I'm gonna say no. Okay, let's see what I got this time around. Resolve the news. We are not alone. Aliens proved real. Alien abductee tells all. Earth was a frenzy. The first observable and proven alien contact happened right in the heart of New York. The abductee held countless interviews for months, always telling the same story that they always told. It was shopping. I was shopping when I got pulled into the sky. They ran a test on me and then let me go. They dropped me in Times Square, and you all know the rest. They never answered any questions. They asked if the aliens spoke or what the test consisted of, but every night they would go to bed and silently recall the Collective's final words. Subject incapable of producing significant data. Further subjects needed. Submit a proposal HRG to continue research. Alright, break time. Thanks for the confetti. Status is favorable. Alright, so I'm trying to get in the simulation, right? This individual thought about I'm saying no. Okay, what's this one? A Type 3 civilization on the Kadashev scale is defined as a civilization that can harness the energy output of an entire galaxy. The Collective Swarm is recognized as the first and only Type 3 civilization in the known universe. The actions of their final human subject resulted in every creature on Earth being assimilated into the Collective hive mind. The Collective changed that day. Instead of assimilating species to make themselves stronger, the Collective now hunted for sport. A decade later, the galaxy no longer held life. There is only the swarm. Holy shit. And unfavorable. Yeah, that's what I figured. See if this is any different from anything else I've gotten. Nope. I mean, yep. 2074, the first incident of alien contact occurred 3 years ago. The first alien attack occurred sooner after. The newly formed Earth Expansion Front had just launched the White Whale, a colony ship bound for Proxima Centauri. Earth had realized the threat that alien contact posed. The survival of humanity would depend on the rapid expansion and militarization of the entire human race. Weakness cannot be tolerated. All alien life is inherently a threat. Wow, that's pretty fucking cool. We're actually gonna go through and do the developer commentary, see what he has to say about all this.
This means that you have selected developer commentary mode on the title screen.
Yeah.
If you haven't selected developer commentary mode, then I've screwed up somewhere and I need to fix that. You should only really play developer commentary mode after you've completed the game itself. The reason for this is because I will spoil pretty much everything that happens later on, and I'd rather you see that for yourself first.
Right.
At any time, pressing the triangle button will mute my voice, but keep the subtitles on, so that way you can still have the commentary if you don't like my voice. This commentary track will run throughout the entire time you play this stream. It won't pause and it won't stop. There's two reasons why I decided to do this developer commentary mode. The first one was because I've noticed the stream is getting pretty popular. It has about 500 plays right now and about 140 thumbs up.
Oh, so did you add this in after?
The reason why I am doing this mode is because I always have loved developer commentary modes in games, like Half-Life 2, Portal 2, Team Fortress 2. I spent hours in those just listening to like how the developers made the game. I've always found game development to be a fascinating process, and I love hearing behind-the-scenes stuff. So I made this mode so other people like me might get insight into how I made this if they want to make their own spin on it or something. The concept for this dream kind of came into existence with Media Molecule making the One Button Community Jam in July 2020. I felt that this jam was the perfect opportunity to finally create a dream that I've been planning on making ever since I bought the game. The original concept was a dream where you would get kidnapped by a bunch of robots, and they would put you through a series of increasingly dumb challenges where you would have to, like, answer questions to. And that's actually how this dream started. I was actually drafting up the idea for the cutscene, and then I kind of realized everything I wanted to do would just not be possible to do in a jam. There's not enough time. Well, that, and I actually kind of realized I'm terrible at animating, so that idea went in the trash bin pretty quickly. And we now have this simple experience with not many cutscenes or art direction or anything like that. So when I actually started this up, I made it like a lot more funny. It was just jokes all the way throughout, but then I realized I could tell a more interesting story with some more serious bits, so I decided to go with that near the back half of the game. That's why there is such a weird tonal shift, like, between the second half and the first half of the game. It's honestly because I couldn't really decide which direction I wanted to go at the beginning, so the consequences of that still remain to this day.
I think it flows pretty smooth.
That much throughout the initial conception of this idea and the final product is the room design itself. The room design was always this, like, cartoony, discombobulated mess of, like, different furniture that doesn't quite make sense in a cohesive whole.
Right.
Again, two reasons for this. The first reason, I can't sculpt to save my life, and the second reason is because I wanted the aliens to just kind of have a cursory idea of, like, how humans live, so
yeah, I get that.
This room is how they think human houses look, pretty much. Inside the room, there are some book titles on the bookshelf that have a little bit of hinting toward the true nature of the aliens and what they're researching, and there's an open book that has some explicit lore if you want to delve into that.
Yeah, I was reading that.
I didn't really put much effort into the lore because I felt the main story itself and the ending served.
I literally can't read any of these books.
So the stuff that you find in the room isn't particularly deep, but it's still there, and it hints toward the ending if you pay attention.
Human biology.
The concept of the aliens themselves, the collective, is this digital hive mind race where they go around the galaxy assimilating species to improve their computing power. In the far, far past, the collective uploaded their entire species into this giant computer called a Matryoshka brain, which essentially powers their entire hive mind and lets them travel the universe. The overall ideals of the hive mind are influenced by the species they assimilate, which is why the assimilation ending of this game ends with the collective wiping out all life in the galaxy.
Yeah, it sounds like it nuts.
There is also a more friendly race of aliens, the ones that contact you near the end of the game.
Yeah.
Where all the lights go out and they say hello on the monitor. This friendly alien that contacts you, he's part of the Outer Empires, a group that is opposed to the Collective. These friendly aliens are kind of vague in their writing because I wanted this story to focus on you and the Collective and less about these aliens. They do exist, but they're not overall important to the main story. But that's enough about backstory. I want to talk about how the choice system in the game works and how it determines the ending that you get, as well as
good.
all alternative.
Good.
So, for a breakdown here, there are 7 different endings. There are 8 different dialogues for how you answer the first 3 questions, and there are 4 different dialogues for how you answer questions 4 and 5. To determine the ending of the game, there is something called the favor system, which is how you stand in relation to the Collective.
Yeah.
So if you answer a question in a way that they like, then you will gain 1 point of favor.
Yep.
And if you answer a question in a way that they don't like, you don't gain any favor. This is invisible to the player, you'll never see it unless you look at the logic. So the favor system is literally just a counter that goes up to 6, and when it's time for the ending to happen, the game will call up the current value of that counter and then give you the corresponding ending. So, for example, a favor of 6 gets you the assimilation ending, where the entire galaxy is assimilated, and getting a favor of 0 gives you the destruction ending, where you have the old grandfather alien on the porch. I consider the quote-unquote true ending to be favor 3, where you're dropped in Times Square, and then on your deathbed you remember what the
I got that one, okay.
Stopping human testing. Of course, every other ending is perfectly valid. I'm not going to say that you got the wrong ending if you didn't get favor 3. It's just, if I had to only have one ending in this game, it would probably be favor 3.
Okay.
So the endings were actually the most simple part of the game to write. The more interesting part is how the game handles the midway point, where you have to take a break and then it calls you back and then tells you what kind of a person you are. How it works is that every answer to the first 3 questions of the game is wired up to a counter that will activate whenever you select that answer.
Okay.
So then once you actually step away from the computer and then come back after pressing the button, it will compare the choices that you've made, and then it will give you the corresponding dialogue, of which there are 8 different ones. You actually have to take a break there, not because I wanted to be funny, it was because I actually couldn't find a way to get the dialogue working without leaving the computer. So I wrote in that break section as a bit of a cheeky workaround. So for questions 4 and 5, it will call you out if you're being contradictory in your answers.
Yeah.
This works the exact same way as the previous example, but it's a little more simple. It is just a bunch of counters that get compared and then gives you the corresponding dialogue. Nothing fancy. And that is the extent of how narrative choices work in this game. It's a bit complicated, but also at the same time it's rather simple to create. Like, it's something that anyone would be able to do with just a little bit of practice. The rest of the logic in this dream is pretty simple overall. It's just typical stuff like, oh, when the lights cut out, I just teleport you outside the room and you're in this black void, and you come back after a few seconds. Simple stuff. There's also a very, very rudimentary VR mode in here as well if you have a PSVR headset. It doesn't work with the Move controllers because I couldn't figure out how to get them work. Honestly, the moves wouldn't add much to this experience anyway, so I didn't feel it was necessary. And with that, I have pretty much wrapped up how the development went for this game. There's not really much else to talk about. If you made it this far, then, you know, congratulations. I really appreciate that you found this game interesting enough to want to look at the development process of it. It really does mean a lot to me if you've sat through this whole thing to the end.
Yeah, no problem.
If you become particularly inspired by this dream and you create something that's kind of similar to it, then let me know. I would love to actually check out what you make. And it would mean the world to me to know that you've been inspired by this dumb little alien game that I've made. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this kind of like is something I've actually wanted to make in this game. I'm not really that like tech savvy when it comes to making games or, you know, sculpting in this. I've been trying to like sculpt the game in this for ever since the fucking beta. So yeah, it's not really going anywhere, so but yeah, no, this was a very cool experience. But yeah, anyways, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you check out Differentiate 67. Check him out give him a like, follow him, and yeah, that's it. Till next time, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.